Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero and welcome back to Pokemon Uranium. Last time we made it to what I believe is called the Passage Cage. That might be wrong. Let me go ahead and look that up. No, that's exactly what it was called. The Passive Cave. And now we're in Nuzlocke City, which is the site of the first gym leader. So let's go ahead and I guess look around the town. What the heck is that? Tancoon. Alright. Ever since I met Tancoon, my life has become so much better. I can't imagine a life without Pokemon. Fair enough. I don't really know what's going on here. I do know that there's a route down here. I believe this is Route 3. This is Route 2 again. Oh. What? Huh. Interesting. Whoops. Didn't want to do that. Let's see if I can pick up this item here. I wonder if this takes me back to the start. Oh shit, it's a Mankey. Okay. So I actually did go back to the previous Route 2 before Kevlar Town, and I did try my best to catch all the Pokemon that were around there. I checked, caught everything in the cave. The only thing that I'm missing actually is a Mankey, which I took forever to find because it has like an encounter rate of 5. 5 out of 100, so 5%. But it turns out that here, I thought this was Route 3, so I thought this would be a lot faster because it has like 10 or 20 here. But, I mean, either way, I still got lucky. We got Mankey, the pig monkey Pokemon. When it starts shaking and... when it starts shaking and its nasal breathing turns rough, it's a sure sign of anger. However, since this happens instantly, there's no time to flee. Well, that's nice to know. Oh, yeah, you're sure hyper, jeez. Gonna call you... Mona Loca. Mona Loca. Mona Loca. There we go. And we're actually going to end up switching up. No, god damn it. Switching up, because I keep thinking bag is the start menu whenever I see it, and then I keep thinking the Pokedex is the bag menu, which makes me think it's the start menu. Ugh, I'm a mess. I was gonna actually try and train up Kathy, but if I want Gozord here, I should probably start using him too. Okay. If I climb this hill 1,000 times, my glutes would be harder as steel. That's interesting how he wasn't even looking at us and he just fucking turned around. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's strong. I think perhaps I'm not supposed to be here. Oh boy. This is gonna suck. Actually, now I think I was gonna go ahead and cut this battle out, but there's one thing that I've been meaning to talk about. Especially now that I'm playing this game. But before I get to that, actually, I've actually looked up what is the other fan game that I'm mixing up whenever I think of Uranium, because I've seen two of them that sort of came to infamy at the same time. For me, there were a lot of the demos, and a lot of the guys that I follow on YouTube were playing them. At the same time, it was this and then Pokemon Insurgents. That was the other one. I think that one I really want to play. I think all the cool stuff that I thought was in Uranium was actually in Insurgents. That actually leads into what I want to talk about. Because the thing is with... How many Pokemon does he have? He only has one, alright. I guess that's fair. The thing with this game is that, you know, it's a Pokemon fan game. Sure, it follows the rules of a Pokemon game. But they get stuck in this sort of contingency where they think they have to follow all the rules of a Pokemon game. So, for example, the beginning of the game where you start off and Professor Bamboo greets you and, you know, calls himself Pokemon Professor, shows you what a Pokemon is, asks you if you want any of the, you know, info. All these things that they think needs to be in a Pokemon game just because it wasn't, you know, other games. They think, no, this has to be in the game. This is what defines it as a Pokemon game. So that I just always find that really weird when they add those little things that aren't really necessary at all. Like the definition of fan game is supposed to be that, you know, you like aspects from a game, but you're gonna make it into your own. But I feel like a lot of these creators, what they think of as making their own is just making their own Pokemon, their own, you know, trainers, kinda, in their own story. You know, they'll sit and they'll think like, oh, okay, we're gonna make this the chicken region, and you know, we're gonna have so and so Pokemon, and you know, this is what's gonna happen in the story. That's fine, but then they just keep everything else from the wow, that hurt a lot, from the usual Pokemon game. So you know, they're like, oh, we have to have an evil team, even though their story probably doesn't focus on an evil team. They're like, no, we need to have one. And then, you know, the whole thing with the, you know, we have to have a Pokedex, we have to have the adventure menu thing, we have to have a Pikachu, we have to have you know, linear routes, we need to have you know, a gym, you know, all this and that. We need to start out with he's a new trainer and he goes into the town and he gets his first starter Pokemon, which is, you know, fire, grass, and water. Like all these like staples to Pokemon that don't really need to be, like all these staples to Pokemon that don't make Pokemon. Like that's the main issue. So that's why I think I really like Insurgents, because for example, the beginning of the game is completely different, because you start off in like you're basically, I think if I remember correctly, you're like in the lair of the evil team, and you gotta kind of break your way out, because I think they like held you hostage or something like that, and like, you know, it was just different, is what I'm saying. Like that's the point of a fan game. Like you have a vision for a game, and then you act upon that vision, and then you root it in the world of Pokemon. You know, you don't try to make it fucking black and white, you know, 2.5 or something like that. You know, you make it your own thing. So I don't know. Like I get the sense that maybe they just really enjoy how Pokemon works and they don't want to mess with the structure, because they think that maybe a lot of possible things, like maybe they think it won't, you know, work as well, or they just don't want to, or they just really like how the structure works and they just want to tweak it a little bit. You know, by tweak, I mean, you know, just getting new Pokemon or getting a slightly different story, you know, stuff like that, which I guess is fine. It's just that I don't find it too exciting or inspiring when I'm, you know, just playing a Pokemon game that's slightly tweaked, you know. I can tell you have a soaring spirit. Want to trade Pokepad numbers? Sure, Brent. Not that I really gave a shit about our battle, but sure. But yeah, well, that's one of the main things I don't like about certain fan games. I do like some other fan games where they kind of like tweak the system. Like, I'm not saying every single fan game has to take a radical turn and, you know, have Pokemon be fucking talk, or, you know, something like that. I'm not saying every game has to do that. I'm just saying, if you want to make a fan game, make a fan game. Make your own game as a fan. Don't make it, you know, so irritative of the, you know, original content that it's just the original content plus a couple of things that you like. Just, you know, make your own thing that borrows from the original content. You know, like it's different. I hope I'm getting that point across somewhat clearly. I'm pretty sure I know where I need to go, because there's all these people lined up. Where the hell did I see them? Oh, there's all these people lined up over here, I guess? Yeah, all these people lined up over here. Oh, it's for the subway. Interesting. My grandmother lives in Legan Town. Once the subway is open, she'll want me to come visit her every weekend. The official opening of this Nuzlocke subway is today. Well, get the fuck out of the way so I can get on the subway. This is so exciting. They will be opening the Nuzlocke metro station soon. Once it's open, I can finally leave the city. Jeez. I thought you said it was opening today. What do you mean soon? The Tandor Underground is a high-speed train that connects cities all around the region. Interesting. I wish I had a ticket for today. Well, whatever. I guess we can't ride the subway. What do we have to do here? What's up? Oh, you! Are you perhaps here to see Maria? Oh my. You must be like me. I'm her biggest fan. But, she's hardly ever at her gym. You can probably find her at home. I can't go there because of, reasons. But you still can. Here, take this. Don't be like, oh my fucking god. I was gonna specifically say, don't be the key to her house. It's the key to her fucking house. Keep it. I made copies. Her house is in the southwest part of town. That is the creepiest fucking thing. Oh my god. Whatever, I don't really have a choice, do I? The southwest part of town, so I guess one of these houses here. I doubt it's this one. Let's see, can I go in here? Yep. I can't believe I'm basically breaking into her house. And she's sleeping. Someone there? Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. Who are you? What are you doing in my house? You can't just barge in on people like that, especially when they lock their doors. How did you get in anyways? Let me explain. This fat guy in front of your gym just gave me the fucking key to your house. I just want to let you know that there's a fat guy that has keys to your house. You have a copy of my house key? Give me that. You're okay. Listen. No, but pay attention. Where do you get from that guy? Yeah. Ugh, him again. I know. Wait, you're not. No, I don't even know who the fuck you are. I'm not a fan. Don't worry about it. You're a Pokemon trainer? That must mean you're looking for a gym battle, right? Yes, that's what I want. Not to intrude in your house. I guess I need to do my job for once. But first, I'm gonna need to talk to the guy who gave you that key. Come find me outside my gym. Later. Did she was she in PJs or something? Well, I wonder what she is that she has a really creepy stalker fan. Is she some sort of model or actress, or is it just because she's a gym leader? Look, I've told you this before. I'm not the Whoa, hello. I'm not the champion anymore, alright? I'm retired. I'm just a gym leader now. But Maria, you are the strongest trainer in Tandor. So talented and young and beautiful. Why did you throw away all that fame? Your fans still love you. I'm not interested in being famous anymore. I just want to lead a normal life, run my gym, and not have to deal with creeps like you. Seriously, it's not okay to make copies of people's house keys. FYI, don't do that. That's not cool. I'm calling the Rangers. No, please, I'll leave you alone. I promise. Good. You're not allowed in my gym anymore, so get lost. Don't make me say it again. So what if that guy was he decided to become a gym trainer? No, not a gym trainer. I don't know what it's called when you go on the quest to get gym badges, but if he were to do that, he's not able to enter her gym. Does that mean he would just only ever be able to get 7 badges and he'd just be shit out of luck? I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm not normally an angry person, you know. Bruh, I totally understand. Don't even worry about it. But once you win the Tandor Championship, you can never escape. Everyone knows your name. Sometimes it's enough to make you want to skip town. But then, who would run the gym? Speaking of that, I know you're here for the normal badge. So that makes sense. I figured just because she was wearing white and, plain clothing, she was in PJs. But then I was thinking maybe she's a normal gym leader. But there you go. I've made you wait long enough. Come meet me inside and show me your skills. Alright, so if she's the normal gym leader, that means Ocho Cinco should be extremely good. Whoops, did not mean to do that. It's I walked in and heard the music. Fuck that. Alright, so we got 1, 2... It's nice that I can... just 2 trainers. Alright, so I can just take these on. Let's see what our buddy here has to say. Howdy, trainer. Is this your first gym challenge? You must be excited. I'm the gym guy. I'm here to deliver tips to aspiring trainers looking to conquer the Tandor League. Maria here is a normal type trainer. Normal type, she became well, maybe she didn't become the champion with normal types, but that'd be pretty cool. Normal types aren't super effective on any other type, but they have very few weaknesses. Fighting types like Mankey are very strong here, and steel types like Oryx and Barrow are good choices as well, as they resist their attacks. Otherwise, an all-out attack from your most powerful Pokemon will probably do the trick. Good luck, I'll be rooting for you. Oh, takes this, with my regards. Fresh water. Cool. Pretty solid advice there, as I've said. Whoops, I didn't actually think... I was actually trying to open a menu, but whatever. You think you have what it takes to beat Maria? Allow me to be the judge of that. Let's go ahead and take on this school kid here, who has a Chine Monk. Shit, I need to do some grinding or something. It's mainly because I have so many, new Pokemon that I just kind of picked up and I've just been using, and wow, that hurt a lot. I don't really have a solid team. Do you just have like shit defense IVs? Is that what it is? Because I remember seeing your IVs and you had shit. No, you have great defense. Why did that hurt so much? Like, I know you have shit attack, which, you know, let's not even discuss that at the moment. How many Pokemon do you have? He has 3 Pokemon. Alright, my best bet is probably gonna be just to grind up Ultra Sinka, get her to like maybe level 13 if I can. There goes my watch. It's late o'clock. As if you didn't notice, I thought it was about to be 10. Wow. I was looking, I peeked over at the system clock and I looked at it and saw that it, I just saw the 1 and the 0 and the other 0, and I thought, holy shit, it's 1 o'clock. But I was like, no, it's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, as you notice by all the night stuff, I tend to record this game at night just because I work during the day and it's, daylight savings. So by the time I get home, which isn't, you know, late by any means, but it's already dark out. So that really sucks. I really don't like... See, this is one of the other things I want to gripe about. So bringing back that conversation about the staples that, you know, people think that need to be in a Pokemon game to make it a Pokemon game. There's this whole thing here where if your Pokemon takes damage, it does the battle animation and then the Pokemon blinks white, right? This is a minor gripe. This isn't really that important, but I just thought I'd bring it up. Like it happens here whenever it'll do the lead seed animation and then it'll, you know, he'll do the animation for quick attack and then I'll blink white, take damage. They don't really have to do that. I'm pretty sure that the way RPG Maker naturally is, it's not like that. It's kind of you just take damage and you take damage. You don't have to blink white. But now that I think about it, the way these games are made is that all these games use the Pokemon Essentials kit, which is RPG Maker's obviously a program that make RPGs in. The Pokemon Essentials kit modifies RPG Maker's stuff, so you have all the makings to make a Pokemon game without you manually having to do stuff. So everything's already done for you in terms of the basic structure of a Pokemon game. You just add all the extra stuff that you want. So like, you know, these health bars and everything, that's extra. The Fakemon, that's extra. The like town sprites and stuff, that's extra. But you know, the battles and system and all that stuff, that's already made by the Pokemon Essential guys, which is fine. So I guess that's probably why that's like that. So Nat, I guess that's fun. I don't know. That makes me want to take back my previous argument. But no, well, no, I won't take back my argument. Just because a lot of these things are design based, so there's a lot of things within the actual design that, you know, fall into my argument of a fan game being just the base copy of the game edited a little bit versus, you know, you making your own game that borrows elements for another game. Maybe that's I mean, that's what I'm thinking a fan game should be. It shouldn't just be, you know, fucking I like Final Fantasy, so I'm just gonna take everything from Final Fantasy but just change the attacks a little bit. Like that's just, you know, a mod at that point. And I feel like most fan games just end up being like, you know, slightly modded or not slightly modded, being slightly like mods, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with mods. It's just that's not necessarily what they're going for, you know. I should probably just shut up. I feel like I made my point fine the first time, and now that I'm going back on it, I'm weakening my original arguments. Let's see if quick attack maybe does a good amount of damage. I don't know if this thing is physically attacking or special attack. I know it has shitty special attack IVs, but I mean, in general, I have no idea how these Pokemon work. Like, I know I'm not gonna end up using these things in like competitive battles or anything like that. Trying to learn Sing, and that's interesting. We'll get rid of Growl. Might be able to actually use that. Whoa, it's a feeling. Feeling? It's supposed to be like feline, but just like funky looking. That's what it looks. Oh, really? Of course they would miss. See if I can put him to sleep now. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. Wow, that hurt like hell. Well, it's kind of lame how Sing doesn't have any music to it, but whatever. Well, I guess I'll just switch. Quite honestly, no point in staying, and I'm not really gonna be able to wake myself up. So, at the very least, I can come in. Whoops, don't want to do that. And I can just throw some lead seed at these things. Yeah, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Just because like I've been having some sort of issues with recording, because I've been wanting to record a lot lately, make use of the time that I have, the very few, very small amount of free time that I've had lately. I'm trying to make the most out of that to prepare for, you know, the current season, which is, you know, airing now. But I've been having a lot of problems in terms of that was totally someone's voice just going meow, and they just edited it a little bit. That's kind of funny. Light years measures distance, not time. Oh, that's nice. They did the classic Brock's first gym trainer, where he's like, you're light years away from challenging Brock. Anyways, yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble. Not so much getting the motivation to do it. I'm having trouble getting the motivation to get out of bed sometimes, but just the motivation to like actually record and like have fun with it and enjoy it. Because I know I want to do it and I want to enjoy it and whatnot, but when it comes down to it, I'm kind of just like, I don't know what it is. God damn it. God damn it. There we go. I want to bring in this thing just because it's gonna resist the fuck out of normal type moves. And then I don't really know what else to bring, honestly. I guess this thing's the strongest of the Pokemon I have, just in case I get like my asshole wrecked. I'll have at the very least that as a backup, you know. I don't think I have too much money. Let's see. I hate how plain the sprite looks in this game. It reminds me of like Pokemon Sienna, where the guy looked like homeless, and I just didn't like the sprite at all. But that grew on me. This is just kind of plain. Do I need Pokeballs? I could use some. The reason I'm doing this is I'm gonna try and challenge Maria now. And if I get my asshole wrecked, at least that way I have no money for me to black out and just, you know, give her all my cash. So let's go ahead and challenge Maria now. See how she's gonna be like. I doubt I'm gonna be able to take her on full force now, but wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. Hi again. So, I don't think we were ever properly introduced. What's your name? It's Cross. Cross, I like it. Welcome to Noct City's Pokemon Gym. I'm Maria, normal type specialist. But you know that already, of course. Most folks know me as Maria, champion Tandor. Those days of my life are over though. Now I supervise young trainers like you on their way to greatness. It's a long, difficult battle all the way to the champion. Have you got what it takes? Your very first test in the Tandor League begins now. Sprite doesn't look bad. She just kind of looks like someone's mom. Which I guess is fine, given that she's like the champion, so she's not like she's 12 or anything. I don't think this thing is particularly powerful, but Grozord is not doing too great, so I'm just gonna sand attack this thing and hope for the best. I like the music. I really like the music in this game in general, because it sounds, like I've said before, it sounds like actual, you know, Pokemon music. Both in the sense that they got their sort of right tone for a Pokemon game down, but it also sounds reminiscent of other Pokemon games, just kind of like remixed. So in general, they did a really good job with that. Kudos to the sound design on that. As for like other things like the Pokemon cries, that's one of my few pet peeves that I have playing like ROM hacks, is that, you know, obviously I know for a ROM hack they can't change the audio and whatnot, but it just kind of annoys me when it's, you know, this cool looking Hackmon and they throw it out, but it just does like a Zubat cry or like something like that, and it's just like, it just removes from the immersion that I have thinking that this is a brand new Pokemon game. But maybe that's just me, I don't know. Anyways, take down the Alton pretty easily. Managed to make her use her potion, which is good. She actually has 3 Pokemon. She has here the Feeling. Pretty sure that's what it's called. Feeling. Ugh, stop yawning me, ass face. Ugh, and I can't put it to sleep. Alright, that sucks. I don't know if I've ever discussed this, but I really like using specifically the number of Pokemon that my opponent has, like they do in the anime. So for example, if this is a gym battle, well, it doesn't have to be two specifically in gym battles, but she only has 3 Pokemon. I try my best to only use 3 Pokemon. So you can see I've used my Grozord, I've used my Birdie, and I'm up to Ocho Cinco, and don't know how this is going. I'm gonna go throw out a Leaf Seed just in case he yawns me and I go to sleep. Yep, there we go. So at least that way I'm safe. I want to go for Vine Whip, but I kind of want to not in case I kill it, and I don't want to be asleep on his next Pokemon. But whatever. Because I know I'm going to have to like waste a bunch of turns trying to wake up, because I don't have anything to wake me up. Wake me up! No, I'm not going to do that. Let's see. This is going to take a while, huh? But yeah, I try to do that specifically in like the manga. Wow, what the fuck am I talking about? Specifically in Sun and Moon, when I've been playing it lately, I've been trying my best to sort of use specifically. Oh wow, she has the evolution. You have a great future ahead, but what about now? Hopefully I can wake up. But yeah, in Sun and Moon, I've tried to use like the same amount of Pokemon that my opponents have. Specifically, like. Because I've been complaining a lot about how the trainers don't have as many Pokemon as they used to before. It balanced out later on, because the problem with Sun and Moon is that you have to turn off your experience share, and you have to try your best to not just use 6 Pokemon, I think. That way the difficulty in the game is there. Like, I know I like using specifically rotating teams, but I'm saying it just makes the game a lot more fun. When there's an actual challenge. If you're just going with 6 Pokemon and an experience share on, you're gonna probably walk through everyone. That's what it seems like. Maybe not entirely, but it sure seems like it to me. I don't know. But yeah, with the way I played it was, you know, I had like a team of like, I don't know, 10 or something like that, and I would rotate them every so often. Eventually I got my solid 6 towards the end. And I had the experience share off for most of the game, so I had to level up my Pokemon individually. And then as soon as I got, because in the beginning it was extremely easy for me, but as soon as I got to the water trial, that was really fun. That was really epic looking, and that's the first time I was like, oh wow, this is a bit tough. But then the fire trial was easy. The grass trial was pretty tough actually, so like the difficulty ramped up a little bit for me, but I don't know if that's just because of the way I was playing the game, or if the game was legitimately designed to be that way. I don't know. Anyways, we take down Mario's last Pokemon. There! That's the fighting spirit I wanted to see. You're deserving of this normal badge. That's a lame name for a badge, but alright. Congrats! I gotta say, the spirit you showed in battle, you remind me of when I was just starting out. Try and hold on to that determination, and it'll take you far. Also, take this TM too. Hope it's returned. Haha! Hell yeah! I am on the money today, guessing shit. Oh man. As you travel together with your Pokemon, the bond between you? I guess he means you as in us. Between you will grow stronger. The deeper your friendship, the more powerful the return in battle is. TMs are infinite use, thank God. So feel free to teach them as many Pokemon as you like. Nearly all of them can learn this one. It was fun battling you, Cross. Good luck on your journey. Good luck with your stalker, Maria. Alright. So I don't want to step out just because I was in the Pokemon Center talking to some guy, and they're like, oh, you never know when you're gonna have a rival battle, like after a a gym battle when you're awake and shit. Just be careful. So that sounds pretty suspicious. So I'm just gonna go ahead and save, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay fresh.